Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Efrain Rodriguez Jr. Show. Today, I'm going to bring you some clips that I actually put together from YouTube, from the different channels. Actually, I took Fox News and I went to CNN. I know that it's like a difference between one and the other one, meaning one had the highest ratings and the other one has the bottom. So it's only fair to bring to this video today the information that way. I'm not just gonna go and say, whoa, I love more this one because they are on the top and the other ones, I hate them. No, it's not. That's not the reason what we are bringing here today, this video. Other than just enjoy my view, this is my hometown, Villalba, Puerto Rico. It's beautiful. It's one of the places that you can just come and take a look at the water in the middle of the island, pretty much. It's beautiful. The fishing there is amazing. Las lobinas ni se diga. Deliciosas, delicious fish. So let's go, and I'm gonna run down a clip first from Fox News, and then I'm gonna go with CNN, and then I'm gonna show another video that I'm gonna put together about which continents or countries are leaning more Russia versus Ukraine, and to show you in this, probably it's like a minute clip, and it will run down fast. And the original thought through all these things is, let's hear these people how they talk about this war, and let's step back for 1 second and really hear. I know everybody wants to be numero uno. Who blames you? I don't blame you for that. There's nothing wrong with that. But let's just go and take a look at this different places and just listen. I don't have to do the translation here, so that's awesome. So let me just break first. Fox News. Roll.
Ukrainian military is putting up any resistance.
Yeah, and
that's significant.
This is the main effort,
Yeah.
but right now, this is where the Russians think strategically they can make the most advances that choke off Kiev.
So Odessa is a town of 1 million people, and the amphibious vehicles are now moving toward that city. If you look at Odessa on some of the images of this town, it's a beautiful city.
It is.
I mean, Putin probably wants to preserve it.
They called it the Pearl of the Black Sea.
And he wants to keep it the way it is now, which may indicate that the intense bombing we've seen in some of these other towns will not happen there, like up in Kharkiv or even potentially in Kyiv as well. But I think the fact that there is so little.
Yeah, pause it for 1 second, because they're talking about bombing, but notice something about the map. The map is turning a different color, and for all of you Puerto Ricans here in Puerto Rico, if you don't know how they run the elections and the states, they go take the battleground maps and they start showing people that it's turning blue, it's turning red, or it's in between, kind of purple. But then this is how they show it to us, and those kind of the elections cycles. They do that a lot, and this is what really. It's not that really bothers me, but it really enraged me in a sense that our humanity, it's going into a place that I don't even recognize what is going on. I know all these advances and everything. It's magnificent to see, how we can be into all this. But guys, this is not a movie from Netflix or I don't know, HBO. This is real people. This is a real situation going on. So I don't know how these two knuckleheads here has the, one being on the service before, he should know better than not being standing up here and just trying to do this. This is like so wrong in so many different ways. At least in my book it is. I don't know, maybe you agree with them, and then you say, you know what, you gotta go with the years, and you know all this new age stuff, and maybe I'm obsolete, but bro, this regular paper's dying in there right now, and that's not something that we can just really come and take this and just blow it up like this, and try to make something, and just to talk about this. This is something very serious. Me, I'm nervous because you guys know I have a God, so I know that I will have to face him one time and say, "Yeah, I did say that. I was against that, and I was with this, and all this Judgment Day." But seeing this, it's
Reported
bad.
military resistance tells us, as you were talking about a few hours ago, much of the concentration for the Ukrainian military has been in the Donbass region
By necessity.
for more than 8 years because they were in defensive positions.
Yeah, so if you're the Ukrainians right now and you've got at least half of your force here and you're defending your capital city, you're going to have weak points. And that appears to be the South is one of them right now.
Yes, so if you want here, we just advance this. Why don't we go?
So we're gonna move to CNN, and we're just gonna give it some time here.
The entire country. This is about the size of Texas. Amphibious infantry, that's the Russian jargon for Marines coming in here, as well as ground troops from Crimea heading up toward the Donbass, some heading toward the city of Kherson as well. And then you move up here to, so there's fighting down here, and then Kyiv, the capital. Obviously, seizing the state of power would be absolutely critical. I just want to bring us in closer to this. You remember yesterday, our Matthew Chance said he left Kyiv and went up here to the northwest, to Antonov Airport. He ran into troops who identified themselves as Russians. He believed they were special operations forces. There was a back and forth between the Ukrainians and the Russians over who was in charge.
So we're gonna go to the next video that it shows. I gotta lower here the volume because they have music on this video, and it shows you, dark blue is Ukraine. Sky blue is pro-NATO Ukraine. Red is Russia. Look like a dark pink is pro-Russia. Green neutral, and gray NA. They're having to decide which side to take. And let's roll it. You have the date there, 2/24. And this is not a long video, but check how the whole world is really turning. Okay, so you notice how the map changed dramatically. Europe, Ukraine is like right there. It's like saying it's like saying here's Villalba, Cuomo, Juana Diaz, Juntas. It's like right there between Russia and the rest of the Europe. So you see how the blue pro-NATO Ukraine really stand firm with that. But look at China. China is staying neutral. But now, but 2/28, they stay all green. But notice Brazil and Bolivia. It's the world is not one thing. It's divided. And that's why I wanted to bring this to you, because today I noticed that we are talking, mention these things, and bringing the information, the news, and the way that we're doing all these things. And I almost forgot. I wanna remind you guys. Russia is 126 million, 142,651. Russia, Federation of Russia, population. And in Ukraine, and you guys know this, I took all my information, population pyramid.net. Ukraine now it's 24,413 or 52 the population. So this is big. This is not Puerto Rico, 2.8 million of people, and we are a lot. 2.8 is a lot. So what I'm trying to say with this is all these nations, they are cutting, blocking all angles. You see the State of the Union. If you, our president took 15, 18 minutes talking about this, like it was a big part of this, and we just kind of like rolling in the back, slow motion, like when he goes to the airplane. It's incredible how this is happening. This is how this is happening, how they're bringing all this into everything is happening. And I was reading today how the place Apple Pay and Google Pay, canceling in Russia, and they're just really boxing Russia out. I would not recommend that. I know I am on an island that we are so small. We're not even 3 million people together here. But I'll tell you this. How can you be have the nerves to box in 126 millions with nuclear weapons? That's a no-no in my book. So today, I really want to bring all this information. I hope you enjoy that information. You like the information. So just hit like on the like button down there. Share this information. And I'll see you next time. I'll see you tomorrow. Bring you some information. But see how this whole thing, that I don't think I haven't even mentioned this, that I found very odd, very, very strange, that even on the State of the Union, God bless America, at the end, there was not, see you guys next year. It was kind of like, what happened? It was so empty at the end. It was not inspirational. It was no Obama. What can you say? That guy can really put some good, inspirational, even though he did the start of this whole world. So, Ukraine, glory to Ukraine, but that's not got there. So, when we have all this and we take God out of the equation, and we start doing all these things, I don't think anything good is really gonna come out after this, because it's bad. It's bad, and no one is mentioning God. What is the Pope on all this? Probably, is not sleeping, but I know that he was praying, and he was praying for Ukraine, but also we gotta pray for our enemies, and even his dad praying for Russia. We had to pray for them. You like it or not, maybe just change the channel, but I say it like it is. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Enjoy the view. Villalba, Puerto Rico.